This is the forgotten World War II Italian prison in Kenya. It was in this bungalow that the Italian Duke of Aosta, Prince Amedeo Savoia-Aosta, was jailed. The Duke had been appointed by Italian leader Benito Mussolini as the commander-in-chief of the Italian forces in East Africa. But after a bitter war in Ethiopia, Amedeo surrendered at Amba Alagi, and with full honors. As a result, his soldiers were allowed to keep their sidearms and march out in formation. The senior officers are allowed to keep their ranks. The soldiers were then brought to Kenya as prisoners of war. It is estimated that Kenya hosted between about 55,000 Italian prisoners of war who were held in 11 camps spread throughout the country. But Prince Amedeo was basically in charge of the units in Thika, Juja and Nyeri. At Camp 360 in Ndarugu Thika, Prince Amedeo's soldiers built a little church in the valley which is still in use today by the local Presbyterian Church. In the Rift Valley, they also built this small church in Mai Mahiu along the old Nairobi-Nakuru road. For his part, the Duke was housed in this bungalow near Mount Kilimambogo, which once belonged to the late American steel billionaire Sir Northrop Macmillan. Macmillan used to own an expansive coffee farm known as Juja. And at this house, he used to host the former U.S. President Theodore Roosevelt during his African hunting trips. Another memorial left behind by Italian soldiers is a stone pillar in Kalamoni, Juja, which has also been gazetted as a national monument. Another monument left by Camp 360 in Ndarugu is the brick manufacturing plant inside Thika prisons. Prince Amedeo stayed in this house until his death at a Nairobi hospital on March 3, 1942 after contracting malaria which was aggravated by old tuberculosis of the lung. Most of his soldiers were buried inside the Italian War Memorial Church in Nyeri, located about 5 kilometers from Nyeri town. In this church, which is not used, are 676 graves belonging to the prisoners of war. At the front of the simple wooden pews and just about the altar is the marble-lined tomb of the Duke of Aosta. Thank you for listening and don't forget to subscribe to our History Works TV channel.